so-called violent games. I deeply resent the term violent games because it implies a brainwashing philosophy and a stupid view on things. What this philosophy, some true propaganda, is trying to, in quotes, teach us is that people who play violent games are violent in real life or might become violent. This is the basic example of using fear to censor the inspiring and wonderful art of video games, which involves computer science for the technical and graphical solutions, mixed with creative writing for the scripts of the games. If it was true, there would be people slaughtering and shooting each other on the streets everywhere in the world, which is not the case. But the case is, we have that factor already, and politics, religion and business is to blame, not the video games. Another thing they are trying to, in quotes, sell you is that video games are immature. Although, for example, more adults play them than kids. Just check the statistics on the net. And they're trying to convince you that this activity is pure brainwashing. My personal view on this subject is: an adult decides how he or she is going to spend his life. For the time spent on and the time spent on games instead of watching TV is more interactive. Example. World of Warcraft is not about wasted time, cause, for example, World of Warcraft can be used in education. For more information, check out the research started by the Chilean Senator Fernando Flores on this subject. Another factor is that violent games are being banned and censored for not being moral or ethical because they, as implied, quotes, program you to violence. Do violent movies program people to violence? I mean, how stupid do you have to be so that a violent movie can program you, or a game? But we're human beings and we use reason and common sense, and we don't go into street fights after playing Tekken, or into dagger fights after playing World of Warcraft, or into shooting people after playing Doom or Counter-Strike. In fact, gamers really know better. And gaming is a good vent for frustration from real life, not the opposite. And who is trying to convince you in this bullshit? The same people that wage real wars? Yes, they are called the manipulators. In fact, gaming is a portal activity to learning how to use computers better. Computers who let you use the internet. A time-consuming activity, but not a time-wasting one. Can I ask you, to finish this subject, can I ask you a rhetorical question? Is chess a violent game?